皆様、本日はマスターズレイキャビックローアーブラケットプレスカンファレンスにご参加いただきありがとうございます。本日は PRX の皆様に参加いただいております。ここから、質問がある方は、Zoom の手を挙げる機能によって、手を挙げていただき質問をお願いいたします。
やばい。
Yeah.
Any questions for PRX? Declan?
Hi, yeah, this is for anybody. I was just wondering what it means to you guys to not only go this far in the tournament, but also to spend so much time together as a team at Iceland.
Hello, Ben.
Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
Okay. What's up, Declan? I remember you, Declan McLaughlin. I think all of us being able to meet again is great because we only see each other at these kind of events. And coming here is always it's really nice for building the chemistry of the team because we get to interact with each other in real life. Regarding our results, I think we've exceeded our own expectations, honestly. Initially, when we were first coming into here, we were like, oh, hell yeah, baby, top 8, you know, that kind of feeling. But any result that came after that was a bonus to us. And I feel like although right now we are feeling pretty disappointed, at the same time, we know that we should be proud of what we were able to achieve here.
Luke Edwards from Deserto.
Hey guys, commiserations on the loss. This is just for anyone. What sort of perspective did you have on Haven? Because obviously that was a map you picked. You only picked up 2 rounds. What went wrong there? What did Zeta Division do that took you by surprise?
Ben.
No, I mean, I can't answer this one. I think I kind of screwed up. I got to play Sky instead of Sova, and I think that's one thing that, well, in hindsight, it's easy to say, right? Also, I think they managed to disrupt our game plan a little bit. I think we came into the game a little bit careful. You know, like we were 1 map away and we didn't want to lose it. So maybe we had the wrong energy and the wrong mindset going in, and because of that, we were a bit defensive, and it was a bit hard for us to get going. It's because we are a team that relies on momentum, right? Hitting some nice shots, and then after we start to like snowball. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what happened, and we just couldn't get rolling, couldn't get started.
Any other questions for PaperX? We will go with Ty from Upcomer.
This is for Ben K. Which of your walkout outfits was your favorite?
I think the Viking one. Viking one was the most thematic one according to like the place that we're in. So I guess yeah, I'd say the Viking one was pretty good.
Mike from Upcomer.
So I feel like throughout most international tournaments, there's always teams that defy expectations, and usually because of it, they're focusing a lot more on fun of just going as far as they can and reaching as far as they can. How much do you feel like that factored into how well you performed at the tournament?
Lish, you want to take this one?
You can take it.
Bro. Alright, fine.
Wasn't paying attention.
I think in this team, having fun is a huge aspect of how we bring our mentality into these competitive games. And I feel like if we were to focus on just being like a serious team all the time and just really treating this as a job and forgetting that we're playing a game, I don't think we'll be able to get the kind of results that we do. Because at its core, it's still a game, right? You're supposed to have fun while doing it. So we kind of have emphasis on that in this team. And I guess that's kind of what gives us the edge over some other teams as well. Yeah.
Luke from Deserto.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about the last map because there were some very tight rounds. What was the difference, do you think, on the last map on Split overall between the 2 teams?
JJ, I take this one?
Me?
Yeah.
You.
I think like we lost a lot of crucial like clutches and stuff, which would have like changed the momentum of the game completely. So I think
I think like if we won those clutches, the game would have went like our way instead. So I think it was like a very close game. It came down to the clutches and yeah.
Declan from Deserto.
Hi, yeah, this one's for Alex. I was just wondering what's the biggest lessons you've learned at this event or your biggest takeaway from the event?
No, I think our biggest takeaway is that our region is not as weak as it looks. But also, of course, this tournament will forever have an asterisk because Gambit couldn't come. I mean, they lost, but FPX couldn't come and Fnatic had two stand-ins, right? So we're just really happy to have made it like all the way to top 4. I'm hoping that we can replicate this performance in the Masters 2 and try and qualify again. But if anything, I think we have been validated that our playstyle is not something that is like flash in the pan, like can only win one game kind of thing. I think it's something that we will continue to build on. We'll try and we'll look at everything again and we'll try and just make it even better. And I think you can expect us to be. Our next game, we're gonna try and come in as confident as we were when we arrived at this tournament.
Thank you.
Ty from Upcomer.
Kind of going off of what you said about, your region not being as weak, what do you think your performance and along with like Zeta and DRX has kind of proven to the world as far as what your region can do?
I mean, maybe it's not a region thing. Maybe just everyone has developed equally. Like I think as you can see, Loud is in the finals. Zeta, a couple masters ago, they were like falling out like last place, and now they're here at least top 3, right? So I think what was the question again? Sorry. It was about it's about the region, right?
Yeah, just like what do you think you all have proven, about like APAC is in terms of, like playing on the global stage, I guess.
I mean, maybe it's just that the game is, I don't know if you call it skill cap or not, but like there are a lot of very talented players in every single region, and because Riot has managed to support us in the sense that everyone has a chance, right? And and I think because of that we have the opportunity to grow like equally, and like yeah, I think it just helps. APAC did well this time, and I hope that whoever represents us in Masters 2 will just replicate, like just do just as well. At least get out of groups, make it close, have a good run, have fun.
Declan from Deserto.
Yes, this is my last one. This is for Alex again. I was just wondering how it felt to be back on stage in the coaching spot right behind the guys.
I mean, it's great. I would prefer to be even closer. Honestly, I would like to fist bump my teammates once in a while. Like this whole tournament I've been in the dungeon, and then I get one chance to like stay behind him. But it's good fun. I get to see that body language. I get to see the opponent's body language as well, and I think it helps a lot. You know what I mean? I hope in the future, like Riot, like gives me more stuff to do. I would like a button that allows me to like see the money and the out points so I can like see better. But right now I just get like a couple of screens, and I have to rely on them to like show me what's up. Yeah. But all in all, I mean, it's great to be back. It's great to like experience the stage and all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more questions for Paper X? Thank you. This will conclude the press conference with Paper X. We'll be right back with Zeta Division. Welcome to the Masters Lower Bracket Press Conference. Today we are joined by Zeta Division. We will now open the floor to questions from remote media. Please remember to ask a question to a specific player and use the Zoom hand raise feature when you would like to ask a question. We will call on you when it is your turn.
皆様、本日はマスターズレイキャビックローアーブラケットプレスカンファレンスにお集まりいただきありがとうございます。本日これから、ゼータディビジョンの皆様とともに、ご質問をいただけますが、質問に関しては特定の選手に対して、質問をいただくようお願いしております。また、質問がある際は Zoom の手を挙げる機能によって、手を挙げていただき、こちらから指名した方から、質問いただくようお願いいたします。
We will start with you, Inokawa.
e スポーツワールドの色川です。ベスト3おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
じゃあ今回はデップ選手にまずお伺いしたいんですけれども、はい、今回ヘイブンは、ペーパーレックスの勝率 100% ということで、それに大差で勝ったっていうこともあるんですけれども、はい、デップさん自身がこの前のインタビューであんまりヘイブン得意ではないとおっしゃっていたんですが、どの辺に注意して今回挑みましたか？
今回はもうちょっと1マップ目の結果があれでみんなでリセットしようって話し合いしてて、もう悔いの残らないように本当にやろうと思って、自分自身はもういつも通りのイケイケプレーでやってました。ヘイブンは
勝因は何かありました？勝
因は本当にみんなリセットちゃんとできて、コミュニケーションをいっぱい取れたのが勝因かなと思います。
はい、ありがとうございます。
In the first map, we have lost, and we talked amongst the team to make sure that we would reset our minds towards the second game. And within the second match, I was able to play with no regret, and we were able to win significantly. And the main reason we were able to win is because of that mental reset that we were able to pull off.
Shiki from 4Gamer.
4Gamer の夏上です。よろしくお願いいたします。
お願いします。
ラズ選手にお聞きしたいんですが、第3位ということで、まず率直なご感想をお願いできますでしょうか。
はい、めちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。第3位、世界ベスト3と同時にアジア1位を今回獲得できたかなと思ってるんで、そこも含めてめちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。
I'm really happy right now. Not only that we were able to achieve top 3 in the world, we were able to achieve number 1 in Asia. So that makes me really happy.
GameSpark Okano.
はい、よろしくお願いします。ゲームスパークの岡野です。まずは第3位おめでとうございます。ラズ選手にお伺いしたいんですけれども、事前に、ペーパーレックス、事前の研究ではどのような印象を持っていましたか？
そうですね、パッと見、すごいイケイケで、かつ、なんか個人でブイブイ言わせてる感じなのかなと結構思ってたんですけど、かなり繊細に、めちゃくちゃアグレッシブに繊細にスキルを合わせて、すごくいいチームだなと思いました。
なるほど。それに合わせてどのような対策を練ろうとしていたのでしょうか？
そうです。対策はいつも通り相手の戦い方を見て自分たちの戦い方で通用するものを探しつつ、こういう戦い方、こういう試合の流れでいこうっていうのを話し合ってました。はい。
なるほど。ありがとうございます。
So for PaperX, our first impression for the team was such that they are a very aggressive team and also strong individual players. But in fact, they were not only aggressive, but when we played against them, we found out that they were very careful on their skill combinations. So to adapt to that, we made sure to communicate within the team about our strategy and that we can fix our mistakes within the match. 質問なんですが、もし2つ目の質問がある方は先に通訳を挟んでからの質問とさせていただければと思いますのでよろしくお願いします。
Kayu Takayuki.
はい、海遊の堀田と申します。今回の勝利おめでとうございます。黒選手に質問なんですけども、連日トレンド入りする注目度の高さについて、CS5 自体の経験からどう思うか、また、そのゼータジビリオンの活躍で新たにバロラント、そして e スポーツの競技シーンというものを知った方々に何を伝えたいかというのをお伺いしたいです。
そうですね、CSGO 時代はアジア大会とか出てても、もちろん応援してくれるファンはいたんですけど、本当今はその数がもう本当桁違いで、もうすごいなっていう感じで、もう本当ありがたいなと思ってます。でまあ今回そうですね、今までまあ日本のバロラントシーン、国内では活発でしたけど、世界に出ると勝てないっていうイメージを、覆したんじゃないかなと思ってます。それを、日本は強いんだぞっていうのを伝えれてるのが嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。
So when I played in CSGO, I played in pan-regional, regional, outside of region tournaments, international tournaments, and of course fans were supporting me. But I'm just amazed now by how many people actually support us and watch us for the Valorant International Tournament right now. And since last year, our region was often seen as a weak region who could not make results in the international tournaments, but we were able to, by achieving the top 3 in the world this time, we're just really happy to prove that we represent not a weak region, but a strong region.
Real Sound, Shuhei Yasuda.
ヤルサンドの安田修平です。よろしくお願いいたします。第3位、まず確定させていただきおめでとうございます。テン選手にお伺いしたいんですけれども、大差で勝利したヘイブンで、非常に印象的だったプレーが、ヘイブンの A ロングをかなり前目まで抑えて、そこで打ち合いをして2キル持っていくというのが非常に刺さったなといいますか、チーム全体としてすごくヘイブンを前目で抑えるということを意識してプレーされているのかなという印象を受けました。そういった戦い方はある意味 PRX がこれまでさまざまなチームでやってきたことだと思いますが、打ち合わせ段階といいますか、調整段階でそういった前がかりな攻撃をし続けるというのは意識されていたんでしょうか。
そうですね、PRX もちろんフィジカルもとても強いので、本当に相手のペースに流されるともうこっち打ち合い負けちゃうんで、相手のペースに飲み込まれて、それをさせないために、前目でもう戦っちゃおうみたいな感じで決めてましたね。
So PRX has a very talented, skilled individual players. So before the matches, we talked to make sure that we play in a forward momentum, so we don't get overwhelmed by their individual plays.
Game Watch, Fukikoshi.
ゲームウォッチ吹越と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。チーム代表としてラズ選手にお伺いしたいんですけど、本大会の最初の頃、グループステージの頃ですね、プレッシャーを感じているようなシーンを見られたと思うんですけど、ベスト3進出が決まった今、どういう気持ちに変わってきていますか？
すでに未開の地なので、一番最初にあったこの世界大会で越えなければならない壁に対するプレッシャーっていうのはもう完全になくなったなっていうのは感じています。ただ、今回の試合は同じアジア地域でもう絶対に負けたくない試合だったので、そういう意味で別のプレッシャーがあったかなとは思いますね。でこれもきっと払拭されて、次からはもっとリラックスしてプレーできるのかなと思います。
When we were coming into this tournament, first we had the pressure of getting our first win in the international tournament, and even when we moved to this far in the tournament, today's match was we had a lot of pressure just because we were playing against another Asian team and we were fighting for the spot of #1 Asian team. So with that out of our minds now, I believe that we would be able to play without pressure and with confidence moving forward.
Esports World, Yu Inokawa.
e スポーツワードの猪川です。今度はじゃあ、シュガーゼロ選手にお伺いしたいんですけれども、スプリットは結構日本の中、ゼータの中でも得意なマップという印象があったんですけれども、今回ちょっとペーパーレックスに対策されているようにも感じました。どの辺で改善して、勝ちを勝ち取ったのかっていうのを教えてもらってもいいですか？
スプリットで落としたラウンドがなんかこっちのミスだったり、やっぱり焦りで、ちょっとずれてたりっていうそういうところのミスがあったので、そこを修正しつつ自分たちができる手札の中でどれが一番刺さるかを判断してやっていったって感じです。
The lost rounds in Split were made from small mistakes that we made, and we sometimes rushed our decisions. So we made sure to relax and just keep having conversation, to keep having communication amongst the team to fix the issues, and we move forward.
フォーセイ君選手が結構前に詰めてくるところもあったと思うんですけれども、あの辺はだいぶ警戒していましたか？
もう詰めてるのはすごい分かりやすくて分かってたんですけど、ちょっと最初の方のラウンドは修正がうまくいかなくて、何度か倒されてそれでラウンド落としてっていうのは結構あったんですけど、最後の方はまあ無理に付き合わないで引かせるだけでいいよねっていうような感じで自分の中では答えが出てて、それをやってそれがうまく刺さってたのかなと思います。
ありがとうございます。
First, we knew that Forsaken was really playing up front. So the first couple rounds were lost because we thought too much about him, and later on in the rounds we just made sure that we didn't think too serious about Forsaken and just made sure to ignore it in a great way.
GameSpark, Okano.
はい、XQ コーチにお伺いしたいんですけれども、スプリットの攻撃の際、ラウンドスコア8対9の時にゼータ側からタイムアウトを取ったと思うんですけれども、その際はどのようなお話をしていたのでしょうか。
8対9、確かラズさんがバイパーズウルトの
なんか2連続で1個前でペーパーレックスも取ってたところですね。タイムアウトを2連続くらいで。
多分ラズさんが 1v1 勝ったラウンドの後だと思うんですけど、ちょっと間違ってすみません。あの時は一応僕たちが落ち着くためっていうのもあるし、本当に今何をやってて何が間違ってたかっていうのを確認するために通りました。
So the time that happened at 8-9, score of 8-9. Took the timeout because I believe it was around right after Laz took the 1v1, and timeout was for so we can calm ourselves down and talk about what we did right in that round, the previous round.
Game Watch. Okay. Caillou.
XQ コーチに質問です。次戦、オプティックゲーミングについてどういうふうに見ているか、また、次戦についての意気込みをお願いします。
はい。そうですね、これまでに当たってきたチームよりは、オプティックはしっかり対策もしてきてますし、NA で残っている唯一の一番強いチームなのでしっかり警戒はしていきたいですが、でも初めて今回 NA のチームと戦うのですごく楽しみですね。
Towards the next match against OpTic, we feel that because they're a strong team, the strongest team in NA, we have been preparing for the match against OpTic, so we are well prepared. And also because it's our first match against North America, we're very much looking forward to the game.
GameSpark?
はい、ラズ選手にお伺いしたいんですけれども、前回の、試合から3日間空いたと思うんですけれども、その間はそのチームとしてどのような過ごされ方をされたのでしょうか。
そうですね。本当は、しっかり試合見直して、相手の対策しつつ、この今日勝った場合、3連戦になるの分かっていたので、相手の対策をしっかりしつつ、自分たちも調整しつつ、最後に向けて、みんなで頑張ろうっていう感じだったんですけど、ちょっと体調を崩してしまって、休みにかける時間が増えてしまって、そんなにやりたいことはできなかったなとは思ってます。ただ、試合の見直しとか、本当に抑えなきゃいけないラインはしっかりできたかなとは思ってますね。
なるほど、ありがとうございます。
Within the 3 days off, wanted to really look back at our previous games and talk about the strategy and try to adjust the small mistakes that we've been making. But within the 3 days, I got a little bit sick and had to spend a lot of time on resting, so wasn't able to spend so much time on the adjustment as I wanted. But I believe that we were able to manage the adjustment to the minimum.
We will now switch to the English-speaking media. Mike from Upcomer, you may start.
Yeah, so this question will be for Laz. Throughout this tournament, besides the first game in the 2-0 loss to G2, you guys have won not only every game, but you've won every game in the 2-1 scoreline. Do you feel having those extra maps under your belt getting to this point helped you improve as a team throughout the tournament?
この質問はラズ選手に質問です。G2 戦での 2-0 以外の試合では全て2対1というスコアでの勝利となっております。この試合の経験を重ねてマップへの習熟度、チームとしての習熟度が上がってきているというふうに考えますか？
そうですね。結構この舞台がすでに未開の地なので、いろいろみんなで試しながら探りながら進んではいるんですけど、結構そうですね。なんか試合数が多いのが逆に幸いして、2-1とか2-0じゃなく 2-1 が多いことで、なんか試合に見直しにかける時間が増えて、それで、すごくうまく修正できてるのかなとは思ってます。
Because this stage that we're on right now is such a new place for us. Every match has been a learning experience for us. The fact that every game has been a 2-1 match for us has been a great experience for us actually, because having the more number of maps means that there's more maps that we can look back at and we can learn from.
Declan from Deserto.
Hi, this question is for XQQ. I was just wondering how it felt to be behind your team and the coaching setup this time and to be able to go over there and celebrate with them fast. And also, what exactly did you yell in the huddle after you guys won the game?
こちらは XQQ コーチへの質問です。今回選手の後ろに座ることができた気持ちはいかがでしょうというところ、試合の後に素早くチームに駆け寄ることができたこと、こちらのお気持ちをお伺いしたいのと、そして最後に試合が終わった後にハドルルームに戻った時に何て叫んだんでしょうか？
まず選手たちのプレーを近くで見れるということはすごく嬉しいですね。やっぱ勝った喜びだったり負けてる悲しさというのを共にこう共感できるのはすごくいいと思います。そして近いのはとてもありがたいです。で、戻った後に最後何でしたっけ？
最後に何かを叫ばれていた言葉は何でしたか？
ちょっと何か叫んだか覚えてないんですけど、多分ナイスですね。
Yes, being so close to the teams, I was just very happy because being close and being able to look at the players' faces, we can share a lot of emotions together, whether that's happy or sad, and just in terms of the distance, I was just thankful about the not having to rush to the stage, and I'm not too sure about what I said or what I yelled after in the huddle room, but I'm pretty sure it was nice.
Laz, you wanted to say something?
No, it's okay.
Ty from Upcomer.
This question is for Laz. In the Meet Zeta Division video that was put out at the beginning of the tournament, you talked about how frightening it is that, you know, you don't necessarily have too many years left playing at this competitive level on account of your age. Now that you're, you know, sitting at top 3 in the world currently, how are you feeling?
この質問はラズ選手への質問です。ミート・ザ・チームゼータディビジョンの、動画にて最初に、この競技における一番の恐怖というのが、自分の年齢を鑑みて、残りの、プレーできる年数が少なくなってきていることというふうに、おっしゃっていたと思います。今ここのトップ3の、立場まで来て、どのように感じていますか？
そうですね、まあ、自分自身本当に行けるところまで行きたいし、まだまだ通用するとは思ってるんですけど、まあ、自分が尊敬してきたり、目指してきたプレイヤーが本当に年齢とともにやっぱり落ちていくのを見て、まあ、自分がだけが逃れられるとは正直は思っていないんですけど、まあ、今回の大会でベスト3まで来て、本当になんかすごい昔に忘れて去っていったような、なんかすごい子供心というか、闘争心っていうのがすごい出てきてここまで来れてすごい嬉しいなと思ってます。
So being the top 3, now that we're here, we just want to go as far as we can. And about the age, yes, I understand that a lot of the players that I looked up to coming here has been retiring, and because they cannot keep up to the scene, so I don't think I can get away with not being one of them. But because we're in the top 3 now, it looks like I'm bringing back the teenage spirit of getting into the top scene again. So I don't know about that.
And Mike from Upcomer.
So yeah, during the live, this is for Depp actually. During the live stream, we saw obviously a watch party in Japan for you guys, and they were going crazy every time you guys won a round, you know, really hoping you guys would win anytime you lost one. Is there anything you want to say to your fans, especially after they went crazy after you guys won that final map?
この質問はデップ選手への質問です。ご存知かもしれませんが、日本では、ビューイングパーティーが開催されておりまして、1ラウンド、ゼータディビジョンが取得するごとに、ファンがものすごい熱狂をしておりました。そういった熱量を持っているファンの皆さんに何か一言あればお願いします。
いやもう本当にパブリックビューイングに来てる方も家で見てる方も本当に応援ありがとうございます。力になってます。なんかそういうすごい熱狂的な応援をしてくれるともう本当に頑張らないとなっていう気持ちになるので、もう本当にありがたいですね。
So to all the fans who had cheered us within from the watch party, and also who has supported us through through watching from home, just being cheered with such enthusiasm, it really gives me power to play. So I just want to say thank you to all of you.
And Declan from Deserto.
Hi again. This is just a very quick yes or no question for all the players. Did you have any family or friends at the watch party today?
これは皆さんにクイックな、はいかいいえかの質問なんですが、本日、ビューイングパーティーにどなたか、ご家族が、いらしたりしていたかを聞きたいです。
テープから。
No。
家族は来てないです。No。
みんな家で見てると思います。
No. So that's a no.
No.
And everybody is watching from home.
Thank you.
And Ty, you can bring us home with the last question.
Thank you. This is for XQQ. A lot of the desk talent have been talking about the death of the minor region this tournament. How do you feel about that in terms of, how Japan and APAC have done this tournament and what you all have been able to prove as a region?
今回、この質問は XQQ コーチへの質問です。今回、日本のリージョンが、他のチームを次々に倒していく死神のようだというふうに、多くのキャスターが、揶揄しておりました。このもともとマイナーリージョンとして、ここまで勝ち上がれてこれたということに対して今どんなお気持ちかお聞かせください。
日本のチームとしてこの場に入れることもすごく嬉しく思ってます。そしてこの勝利は本当に今日戦ったペーパーレックスも、DRX も全ての APAC チームが一緒になって勝ち取った順位だと思ってます。
As a Japanese region, I'm just happy to have come this far in the tournament, and this win wasn't our strength alone. It was for PaperX, DRX, and all the Asian APAC teams who had fought with us and who had supported us in the learning experience here.
Thank you. This concludes the lower bracket press conference. We'll be back tomorrow with the two teams from the lower bracket finals. Thank you so much for Zeta Division for participating today.
以上でカンファレンスを終了いたします。本日はありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。